Well, the saga continues, eh?
Here we are back in Amnesia. Another week, another Amnesia.
What was last week? What show is this?
I see what you did there.
Oof. Okay. So, the year was 2010.
The year was 2010. We were all playing Amnesia: The Dark Descent. We were all watching the classic Disney Channel original movie, Avalon High.
Whoo-wee. I didn't know that they were still making original movies for the Disney Channel.
Apparently they were, at least in 2010 they were.
Are they still?
I don't know. I didn't look at that. I didn't look that far into it. I haven't even really checked out the Wikipedia page of this thing. Ooh. So I guess they filmed this thing in New Zealand. It is mostly what I would call a pretty cliched high school coming of age movie.
But this time it's at Avalon High.
This time it's at Avalon High. Our main character here, ostensibly, is Allie, and her parents have like moved around a whole bunch because they are they're medieval historians. And I guess for that profession you move around a lot.
It seems like you would want to move around like Europe, maybe, but
But yeah, they're
but what do I know? I'm not a medieval historian.
in the movie. They're like, everybody has American accents, but like it is
Whoops.
uh-oh. It is
Oh, I'm descending. Oh no.
It's filmed in New Zealand.
Oh, rich with medieval history New Zealand is, aren't they?
Maybe. It's bizarre because it's like, I had noticed like specifically the trees like looked really cool and like not familiar, and so I figured they filmed it somewhere that wasn't, at least wasn't California. But it's bizarre because it's mostly shot at like a high school. Anyway, so Allie is she's a runner. She's like a track and field athlete, and she's like upset because she hasn't been able to finish a season anywhere. But now her parents have found this this steady gig as medieval history professors. I guess gigs as medieval history professors. I don't know if they're a package deal, like if they both got a job at the same school at the same time, but at least in the same town at the same time.
Oh, how about that? That seems like some really good luck.
I guess so. So Allie gets to Avalon High, and the cliches just start like pounding you in the face. Like, so she has a meet cute with this guy who is like Mr. Perfect. He's like the quarterback of the school, but he also gets straight A's. And then she makes friends with like the nerdy guy who's getting bullied. He's actually getting bullied by the evil stepbrother of the quarterback guy.
The scar of the film?
Yeah, the scar of the film.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Honestly, like, you saw the trailer for this, right?
I did. And oh man.
I don't know if they show him very briefly in that, but like the brother like looks like both he and the like good brother look like they are like made in a vat to be the evil and good dudes. Like, it's a little bizarre.
This is the way. It is in New Zealand. That's just the way things are.
I don't know where those guys. I think the quarterback dude, Will is his name. I think he's from England, and then the star Allie is from America. I don't know where, or from the United States. I don't know where the evil brother is from, but
Does it take place in New Zealand? Does it actually?
no, it takes place in the United States.
Oh, that makes just as little sense.
Because it's like, so like the crux of the movie is that
I am so lost.
the crux
In the
of
movie and in the game.
yes, of the movie is that like eventually they find that like King Arthur is going to be reincarnated
Cool.
in this high school teen comedy.
Seems like a weird place for him to pop up.
Yeah, it has these little like, it barely has any of the Arthurian stuff, like the nerdy friend, Miles is his name, has these like he has like psychic visions, like he'll get like a headache and then he'll see he sees Allie like tripping on her shoelace in the future, and he says make sure to tie your shoes.
Does she not tie her shoes and then fall later in the movie?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then she realizes, oh, Miles is psychic.
Watch out, Miss Cleo. Miles is coming for you.
But that's basically as fantasy as it gets until the last, I'd say, 15 minutes of this thing.
Really?
Before I get to that, I just want to say my favorite thing about this movie was the chemistry between Allie and her friend Miles. I think the two actors did really well, and they didn't fall into the trope of like Miles falling for Allie and being like hopelessly in love, but she's in love with like the jock guy. It like purely played as like good friends, and they worked well with each other as characters and as actors. I really appreciated that. But largely the performances in this movie are pretty dang cheesy.
I would expect nothing less from a Disney Channel original movie.
Yeah, but even then, like, well, I guess I have like the nostalgia built into those 1990s and early 2000s ones, like Brink.
But Brink is a classic. That was snubbed by the Oscars.
There's plenty of cheese to be had there, but it's like
Team Pup and Suds, bro.
sell out. I love that movie. I rewatched it recently, and it holds up, dude. It didn't work out.
No,
That window has no physics.
it sure doesn't. Why the fuck am I like just stuck in between these three rooms? I'm trying to get back to like the main hall, but I don't remember a whole lot from the story from last time we played.
Yeah, neither do I.
But I mean, amnesia. You're not supposed to remember.
Yeah, it's appropriate. We're playing in character.
Sure are. I almost forgot the controls. Look, so I've got this room. Okay, you know,
Sure.
chair on the floor,
Right.
dresser, wall of stones. Why not? Another one over here. I feel like this wasn't always here, but I don't know. This game's about descending into madness, so
Did I see like a scroll in a drawer over there?
you sure did.
Can you read it or anything? You just throw it?
As far as I know, I can just throw them.
Oh.
They're
Bruno?
cannot be burned.
It's not.
They are not feeling the burn. There we go. Aw. Well. And then I remember I broke this last time,
Okay.
but you know that this might be my lead.
Pushing
There we
bookshelves
go.
up. There we go. So, man, this movie, like, Avalon High, from the get-go, like, I was tepidly excited for it. In that it seems like the main character had like some sort of drive, like she really wanted to be like a track star or whatever. And partway into the movie, like in the first act, she tries out at Avalon High and she gets like a record time that's a record time for the school. And so like it's like, oh wow, like she's this amazing athlete, like a lot of the movie's probably going to be about this, right?
No?
No.
Oh.
It barely touches on that again. Most of the movie is about this guy Will, and them kind of Allie and Miles kind of studying like these like this like old books and shit like that, and like they're like, okay, well this guy is clearly the reincarnation of King Arthur, so we got to like make that happen and protect him. And so he's like this super perfect, completely moral dude, and he's like the best sports star and stuff. And it's just so boring. It's so boring. Until Richie, the very end, maybe 10 minutes from the end of the film, they find, oh, it's not Will that's King Arthur, it's Allie.
Whoa.
Dun dun dun! King Arthur is Queen Arthur.
Hell yeah.
Hashtag feminism.
That's what's up.
Except that the entire movie is barely about her. It's just her as a support role for Will until that moment, and then it's awesome. Like this guy who's been like their history teacher this whole time, turns out to be like the big bad evil dude, and they go into this like, they're in the drama department of their school, but then they transport to a beach somehow.
You know, just for shits and giggles.
Like you do. And then they have like this epic battle scene that's pretty awesome. I think most of the budget probably went into this scene. And Allie is battling with Mordred, and the evil brother that looks super evil turns out not to be evil, and he's like fighting for her, and Will is fighting, and Miles sort of stands off to the side and does magic. It's relatively interesting, but literally a 5-minute sequence towards the end of the movie. It's time for Richie Reads.
Regarding closing of the wine cellar, Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trial to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve, whatever comes first. They can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both my problems. Oh, cool. Now I can go to the wine cellar.
Yeah. Did that picture just move?
Probably.
Neat.
Spooky. Spooky, scary skeletons.
So, Avalon High, it basically the end of the movie hinges upon the rest of the movie being very cliche in order to misdirect you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'll admit I was misdirected. I was actually hopeful that they would do that at some point. And when they did, I was actually I was really excited. Like it was like I was like, yes, they're doing it. They did the thing.
They did the thing.
But it was like too little too late, man. It's not a good movie. It has a fun sequence. Like if you want to watch a cool battle sequence and you have Disney Plus, like go go to Avalon High and then skip all of it except for maybe the last 15 minutes. And you won't have missed much else.
Righteous. I will probably not watch it, but
I wouldn't bother.
But you know, anyone watching this might want to watch it, so that's how you do it.
That's how you do it. 29 out of 69 cats.
Righteous.
Meh.
Till next time.
Hey, this well I love the physics of that book. All right, see y'all.
Bye-bye.